So welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of a final review of the DJI Mic Mini. Just to let you know what I've dealt with in the past. I've had the DJI Mic 1 system. I had the DJI Mic 2 system for a little bit, but it was returned. And I had the Rode Wireless Pro is what my current go-to is right now. Just to give you a little bit of reference to what I've used in the past. I'm just out here finishing up this video for the DJI Mic Mini, and it's about 45 degrees out. It's freezing cold, but I just need to do just a little bit of B-roll to get the video finished. So if you enjoyed the video so far, make sure you drop a like for a small creator. Now on with the video. The first thing we're going to talk about is the audio quality coming out of the Mic Mini. Like, I could probably put on a set of like $500 headphones and be able to tell the difference between all these three different mics. But the biggest question is, for just a low-time creator like myself, is the audio quality adequate enough to get by? And in my opinion, the audio quality of the DJI Mic Mini is perfectly adequate. And you're listening to it right now. That's what we're going to be using during this video. Now, the audio quality out of the DJI Mic 1 is fine, and the Rode Wireless Pro is fine. I had the DJI Mic 2 when it first came out. In my opinion, the audio quality coming out of the Rode Wireless 2 was not good enough for as much money as it cost when it first came out. I believe they since updated it. I think it sounds a lot better now than when it did when it first came out. I can't comment on that because I bought these and it kind of did what I wanted it to do until the Mic 2, the Mini Mic came out. If you're just looking for something to do videos with, you're a content creator or something like that, this is going to be perfectly fine as far as audio quality goes. Now we can talk about the customization of all these different microphones. The DJI Mic 1 and Mic 2, you can make all kinds of different customizations from the touchscreen on the front of the unit here. Make it super easy to make any kind of adjustments that you may want. So that might be a good side or a downside, depending on how you look at it. Many times I've hooked this microphone, the receiver, up to my camera, and just by hooking it up and touching the face of it and the buttons and stuff, I've made changes in the settings without actually knowing it. So I had to always keep a mindful eye on what I'm doing when I'm hooking the actual microphone up to the camera. The Rode Wireless Pro microphones, you pretty much have to hook up to an app on your computer to set the customization however you want. There is a way on using these buttons and the screen on here that you can make changes on the fly, but that's not very practical because the screen is pretty poor and it's a lot of like button clicking and all that stuff. You don't want to get into all that. So you want to make any changes that you want to do on the app, which isn't a big deal for me. To be honest with you, the first time I got these microphones, I hooked it up to the computer, set these microphones to do what I wanted it to do, and haven't messed with them at all since then. And I've gotten the performance that I wanted out of these microphones. So if you're going to be needing to do a lot of changes on the fly, I would recommend the DJI Mic 1 or 2. If you want to just set it and forget it, these are good as well. The DJI Mic Mini is similar to Rode Wireless Pro. You want to hook the receiver up to your phone. You can pull up all the options in the app, make it whatever changes you want, and just kind of be done with it. For me personally, just because I'm like a solo guy, I like using these type systems better where I can't make any changes out in the field as easily, because rarely do I need to. I just want to set them up once and they're going to be good to go until I think I need to make some changes, and then I have to go into the app and change them. That works out better for me. If you're doing like a wedding or something, or an interviews or something like this, you may be better off using the DJI Mic 1 or Mic 2, just because you never know when you're going to need to make changes in different scenarios. And if you need to make changes on the fly, it's going to be a lot easier with these other two mics. Let's take about connectivity for just a minute. You're pretty much able to hook these microphones up to whatever device you want to hook them up to. Although the DJI Mic Mini and the Mic 2 have a little trick up its sleeve, which we'll get to in a minute. You can hook it up to any USB-C device using this little piece that comes with the microphone. You know, you can hook it up to that. Pretty much any device with a USB-C. It also comes with a lightning in case you want to hook it up to your phone. So super easy to hook the DJI Mic 1 up to anything that you want to hook it up to. The Rode Wireless Pro microphone is a little bit more difficult to attach to different devices, in that it doesn't have like a built-in USB-C prong. You have to use a cord and hook it into your whatever the device you want, but you can still hook it into your Osmo Pocket, your Osmo Action 4 or 5 or whatever action camera you're using. You can hook it into all this. You just have to have an additional cord that they supply, and then you have to be able to hook this in, or attach this to whatever rig you're using. So just keep that in mind about the Rode Wireless Pro. The DJI Mic 2 and the Mini have a little trick up its sleeve, and then these transmitters can all be connected to different devices via Bluetooth. For instance, I can just use this microphone and connect it via Bluetooth to my Osmo Pocket and to my 360 cam and to my Action 4 or 5, all via Bluetooth. You don't have to have a receiver connected to most everything, and your phone. And now we'll talk about who all these devices are for. Now, if you're into doing weddings or interviews or anything important, I wouldn't suggest using this. The DJI 1 and 2 and the Rode Wireless Pro, they all can do backup recordings, safety tracks. You can connect a lav microphone to all of them. So, if you're going to be doing something important, you're going to definitely want, a little bit more advanced microphone than the Mic Mini. Again, the Mic 2 and the Rode Wireless Pro, they'll do 32-bit float recording internally. So if you're into all that, it's great. Me personally, I've never used a 32-bit float recording, not one time. And I really haven't even used the backup track ever, even on the ones. So, take that for what you will. I'm just a solo guy making these stupid videos. But if I was doing anything important at all, I would definitely look into one of these other systems other than the Mic Mini. Now, who is this system, the Mic Mini, who is it for? It is for dummies like me, to be honest with you. I'm in the DJI ecosystem. I like being able to hook to any of these devices via Bluetooth. And the cool thing about this particular mic system is I can have one on Bluetooth and one connected to the receiver. So when I go out into the field, if I want to use my Pocket 3, all I have to do is pull this receiver out and it automatically connects to it. If I wanted to connect to my camera, I can hook the receiver up, pull the other transmitter out, and hook directly to my camera. So I have two different things going at the same time. That way I don't have to keep up with two different microphone systems. So to me, that's just the convenience of this particular system far outweighs any of the negatives as far as not being able to hook up a lav mic and not having any kind of backup recording. If you're a dummy like me, I would and don't want to spend just a whole bunch of money, I don't think you can beat this system right here. There's a lot of different systems out there that are this size, the mini size, but do they connect via Bluetooth to any of your devices? And that's what got me. So another good thing about the DJI Mic Mini is that you can store everything in this case. You can put the two transmitters, the receiver, and the cord all in this little bitty case and close it up, and then you have a little bitty small case, nothing else to keep track of, nothing else to worry about. I'm also able to do that with the Rode Wireless Pro as well. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it does all work. In the DJI Mic 1 and 2, neither one of them will do that. You have to carry, keep track of extra stuff. And I don't like that because I'm a dummy and I lose stuff so easy. Also, another thing about this microphone is on the receiver, there's no craziness going on. There's a dial that says -6, -12, +6, +12, and 0. Okay? I'm a dummy. I mess stuff up all the time. I need something that's foolproof, and not having a bunch of crap to have to worry about when I hook something up to my camera is a plus for me, 100%. I don't like going into this and trying to figure something out in case I mess something up. I don't like that. This is just set and forget. There's only a couple buttons on it as well. But this thing is so simple. Once you get it set up in your app, dude, you're done. You're done. That makes it easy for me, and that's why I like it. And the sound quality is pretty good. That's pretty much it for the review. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comment. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm sure I left off a lot of stuff. Somebody will come along in the comments and correct me, I'm sure, because I'm a dummy. I'm just a dude with making stupid videos online, and I don't test every little thing that comes, every little thing of every device, but I like to mess around with them. So if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.